Hi guys, and welcome to Shield's Cooking. Today I wanted to talk to you about chocolate ganache, because I always get a lot of questions what kind of recipes I use for the different kinds of chocolate, but I actually use a formula. So we're first going to talk about that, and with that formula we're going to create a delicious white chocolate, lime and pistachio bonbon. So, let's begin. Okay, the chocolate ganache. I'm not really used to creating fancy graphics on my computer, so I decided to do it the old school way, on paper. And I always use a formula. What I do is first I decide how much moisture I have in my liquid, and I multiply that for dark chocolate with 2.1, for milk chocolate with 2.3, and for white chocolate with 2.3 white chocolate plus 3% of cocoa butter. So, for example, if you have 200 grams of double cream with a 35% fat content, that's 130 grams of moisture, 60 grams of lime juice, that's also 60 grams of moisture, and 50 grams of butter with an 80% fat content. So that means that's 10 grams of moisture, and it brings the total to 200 grams of moisture. So 200 grams, and we multiply it with 2.3 white chocolate plus 3% of cocoa butter, and that's 460 grams of white chocolate and 6 grams of cocoa butter. So just boil all these ingredients, add the white chocolate and the cocoa butter, mix it, and then you have a delicious ganache. So this is maybe a bit much to take in all at once, so I'm gonna put it in the description and then you can read back to it. But it works every time. Trust me, it's really good. So now we're gonna make the bonbons. Start by pouring 200 grams of double cream in a pan. Now add the zest of 1 lime. Then cut 2 limes in half and juice them for 60 grams of juice. Add to the cream and then bring it to a boil. Once it's boiling, add 6 grams of cocoa butter, 460 grams of white chocolate and 50 grams of butter. Mix this till it's a smooth ganache and then put it through a sieve. Now cover it with plastic foil and then let it cool down out of the fridge. After that, melt some cocoa butter on a low heat. Now take a paper towel and grease in your bonbon mold. Then take a dry piece of paper and remove all the melted cocoa butter. Then color your remaining cocoa butter with some green fat-soluble pigments. Pour this on your worktop, and while moving, cool it down till it's 31 degrees Celsius. Then pour it back into the pan. Now use a little piece of sponge to make a small layer of cocoa butter in the bonbon mold. Then scrape off any excess cocoa butter, and with the use of a toothpick, make some small fine lines. While you're doing that, start melting some white chocolate on a double boiler. Now add some food spray coloring and then clean the mold. Once that's done, pour 2/3 of the melted chocolate on your worktop, and while moving, cool it down till it's 28 degrees Celsius. Then mix it with the remaining chocolate till it's 31 degrees Celsius. Now slightly heat up your mold for a couple of seconds and then fill it with the tempered chocolate. Scrape off any excess chocolate and then tap out any air bubbles. Now turn it around and let the chocolate drip out while tapping the side with your palette knife. Scrape any excess chocolate off and let it set for 15 minutes. After that, fill the bottom with some grounded pistachio nuts and then cover it completely with the lime ganache. Tap this and then let it set completely. Once the ganache is set, pipe some tempered chocolate on the bonbons. Scrape off any excess chocolate and let it set for at least 30 minutes. And after that, you can take the bonbons out of the mold. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. So like it and share your results with the hashtag #ShieldsCooking because I can't wait to see the results. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and as always, bon appetit!